Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales, the Incubus has been defeated. How about a long rest in this scholarly dwarf's chambers and have a look through some of his beloved books?
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
Hello once again to Tavern Tales. Tonight is a very special episode as we move into what I consider to be the last few chapters, the last arc of the Forge of Fury. Who do I have sitting around the table with me?
Hello, I'm Marie Claire, and I'm playing Melusine, the fabulous bard.
For all the listeners at home, you missed the gang signs and jazz hands and spirit fingers that accompanied the announcement of Melusine.
It adds to the voice.
West Side.
This is Paige playing Eldith, Stonehammer, and I'm really looking forward to her having more than 9 hit points. Or creating a new character, one of the two, whichever comes first.
Choices!
This is Aaron, playing Oscar Stonehammer, the Dwarven Rogue.
Type of dwarf.
Durgar. He's gray skin. Just met all of his family. It was pretty dope. Gang signs.
Which I will tell all the listeners, the cool thing about that is that Aaron initially came and was like, I want to play a Durgar. And I was like, no. And Aaron was like, okay. And then he made a choice. And then I regretted immediately having said no and decided to work behind his back to turn that into a yes. So really sorry about once again messing with your character.
I have a question. How did we not notice that he was gray skinned this whole time?
Well, he's only half Durgar.
Oh, okay.
He took after his papa.
He's just always been kind of the
It
colicky,
always looks like I'm really dirty all the time.
doesn't get out into the sunlight. He's an assassin.
He's like Big Ben.
Yeah.
There's like a cloud around him.
Yeah.
It's
I've got to blend in.
It's like
Rub
real
some
life.
dirt on.
I don't get out in the sun.
Yeah, he's just visually smelly.
That's good to know. Hi, this is Allison, and I'm playing Fogram, aka Foggy, and he is a barbarian, and you cannot mess with him.
There you get to taste Des
and Troy. For those playing at home, Des and Troy together make Destroy.
Is that really the game they're playing? Like,
Yeah.
And now you've won. Let's move on to another game.
You've put the words together.
Welcome to Puns with Fogram.
Fog and Rim together make
Fogrim.
Can I go home?
a British gay sex act. Fog and Rim.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
God, why?
Are you going to get a fog rim?
No.
That's where my head went.
Head to London, get a fog rim.
A London
It's like a
Fog.
London fog rim.
It's only £3.
So, I am Chelsea, the most unamused one here. And I also play Tessakar, the one that you people at home refer to as the guy with the annoying voice.
Yeah, so you can suck it.
I love it.
Your Fogram?
Yeah.
No, come on.
My fog rim.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. Oh, and Tessakar is getting slowly younger.
Yes, that seems to be a new thing.
Yeah. I haven't figured out what's going to happen.
You're
with
welcome.
The voice. Maybe he'll sound like Dr. Claw.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh my.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Next time.
That'd be a weird turn.
This is what led Tessakar down the path to Shub-Nagurath in the first place. It's like, I have a dark, sexy voice. I'm looking for a dark, sexy god.
Yeah. And then he turned into,
Yes. It's like,
It's gonna
wrong,
be
dark,
such a
sexy
shock to
god.
everybody.
Wrong, dark, sexy god.
Because he'll just be talking like regular Tessakar at one point and then just switch into that.
I love it.
Hey, everybody!
Hey, what's going on?
Your voice is so versatile. Chelsea. Very white. All right.
What are you talking about?
Not that.
No?
I'm talking about
But I
Fograms.
like it.
you need to play a gnome.
Yeah.
But we don't want to play with gnome.
Why not?
They have pointy
We
hats.
should all play gnomes.
Not those sorts of
next
gnomes.
time.
That would be so annoying. A party of gnomes. That would be so good.
We should do that for
It'd
the
be as
dungeon
bad as
of Oz.
like
disagree.
a party of Kenders.
They should all be Yashiria's adopted children.
If I'd be down if I got to play Ashiri again.
It's like Yashuria and the 4 gnomes.
Oh, I want to see this happen.
Okay.
But we need to have gnomish
I just don't know if I
voices.
really want to hear 4 gnomish voices
don't.
like all day long.
I do.
I do.
All right. Well,
Then I'm
we
going to
can.
be the one with the deep voice.
The nice thing, though, is that in those gnomish voices, swearing is just...
Like really awesome.
Well, you motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like,
Such a bitch.
it's like hearing children swear.
You're a twat.
Just like Sila.
I like this idea.
I'm worried about it, but I'm willing. I'm always willing to say yes. and
Now
see
you're
where
willing to
things
say
go.
yes. Now
Just-
you're willing to say yes.
Just for a short one.
I just
That's all.
Maybe like one adventure. Do one time.
what Marie Claire is suggesting is that when she made the offer, I said no. Paige made the offer, I said yes. Then Marie Claire shoots a look at Paige.
No, I was actually thinking about you saying no to Aaron.
You were what thinking?
I thought I heard
I heard
sexually
sexually.
as
I heard
well.
sexually.
I said I was actually thinking.
Freudian
Okay.
slip.
My face is red.
Actually. Like love actually.
Like sexually.
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 I feel it in my fingers.
Truly. No, I was thinking about how you said no to Aaron and you've learned your lesson as a GM and you've grown.
Yes.
Yeah.
I try.
Why don't Mennonites like the orchestra?
There's too much sax and violins.
Hey, Cal, do you want to read your thing?
Okay, cut that.
I'll hold my paper aloft until everyone decides that the funny has died down.
Oh, there's more funny.
I hope to have it in game. Let's do it. And I will have the storyteller clear her throat and say, Ahem. As the black, rank smoke that came with the return of the incubus's body to hell abated, they finally had an opportunity to look around the room more closely. Chief in Fogram's mind getting closer to the books that had his grandfather's name on them so clearly. As the dwarfs began a short rest in Garen's old rooms, Fogram, realizing just how hard his cousin Eldeth hits, grumbled,
Damn woman.
And now let us peek into the adventure itself, as they more or less gaze around in wonder at how well kept and preserved this room is, given how much time had passed, and how likely it was that the incubus dusted and cleaned during his incarceration herein. And as they gaze around in wonder, we trickle back a moment or two to where Tessakar sits in front of the door of Durgeddon the Black, having, well, you tell me, what was your interaction with Orndog like leading up to now?
Am I still talking to her right now?
I mean, you could be. She might be nearby while you were sitting there. It's been now a couple of hours since your kin have left to go north. You have undertaken a bit of a meditation to go over in your mind perhaps some of the issues you've had spiritually, mechanically, in dealing with both Ilmater, the god of your cloistering, and Shub-Nagurath, the dark god you've signed a contract with.
Tessakar's meditation methods are, if you look on the ground in front of Tessakar, he's
drawn out a grid, and he's flipping little stones into it and seeing where they land. It's like,
Okay, 2 points for Ilmater.
flips more.
6 for Shubnagurith. 14 for Ilmater.
That adds up to 16, just so you know.
Oh, you're so sweet. I like your cheeks.
Which ones?
Well, I can only see one set at the moment.
I made my cot all nice and snuggly, says Orndog.
Tessakar rearranges himself a little bit, stands up.
Reorganizes his stones.
Yeah. And he goes over to the lady, grasps her hand, spins it around.
Lead the way, sexy.
Well, you have some choices in front of you. Several minutes later, or several hours later, when you're done, you're on your way looking for your kin because you've made up your mind one way or the other about Ilmater or Shubnagurith, and they're not quite back yet, and you've decided, I am going to go and find my family members to help them in what will doubtlessly be a time of their need. Which do you choose?
The choices are being Ilmater and Shubnagurith.
No, those are ones I don't have to get an answer to right now.
Okay.
It was 20 minutes or a couple of hours.
Oh, so do I bang the chick or go help my fam?
I
do
was
both.
naturally assuming that what you just said was going to happen. I just wanted to know,
How long
was
you
it
lasted.
short and sweet or was it long?
Passionate.
Animalistic.
You know, was
So
it
short and sweet, or not sweet?
No.
was it anaerobic or aerobic? Were you lifting weights
So-
or were you on the treadmill?
Tessakar, despite his old appearance, is quite flexible.
What's his constitution modifier?
3.
Yeah, okay. Oof, all night long.
Yeah, couple hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until the Rotha come home, which, just so you know, are the type of cows that are raised in Undermountain by the drow. They're
The
like
more you know.
dark.
Do they produce chocolate milk?
Sure. The Rotha come home and Tessakar adjusts his pants and heads back to find his familial friends. And they are all in a library. They are taking a long rest because a short rest just doesn't cut it, does it, Eldith?
Nope. I mean, nope.
So I have all these minuses to random things. It says L -4, R -2, left and right, I'm guessing. Why did I have -4?
Wasn't
and
that your
-2?
arm?
Yeah, your arms were taking, or your hands were taking damage.
Yeah, your hands had taken
From
4
the-
hit points and your other hand had taken 2 hit points from the binding of the Ilmater.
I can erase that now?
Yes, now that your long rest has been undertaken.
So when we take the long rest, we get full health.
Yes.
But I'm still down 1 hit point because Tessakar has it.
Correct. Technically,
It's your
Grumsh took it away, and Ilmater gifted one unto Tessakar.
Okay.
Yeah, we still have to deal with your eye.
Between the two of you, you have full hit points.
I mean, twinsies, right?
And of course, Fogrim, during your long rest, there are all these books that have your character's grandfather's name, Garen, Orc Doom, upon them. And of course, you're probably not the only one eagerly opening up these books and combing through them to see whatever was in these books. So, for the fun of it, I have written key snippets
Yay!
from Garen Orc Doom's memoirs.
Why haven't we done that yet?
I don't know.
Wonder Twins?
Wonder Twin powers activate!
Yeah.
Because you two have had like
You're
this
always
fraught
fighting.
relationship of like, I'm not talking to you, Tessakar. And then the moment Eldith started to talk to Tessakar and forgive Tessakar, Tessakar's like, you bitch! You jumped off a cliff!
See, but now we've both got laid, so maybe it'll be a little bit more.
All the angstiness just kind of dissipated.
Melts away, yeah.
Okay, so I have these 5 things for everyone to read. Okay?
Yeah.
And so open them when it's your turn. I've numbered them all so you can read them in order. This one is for Allison to read. And then this one here is for...
I've been spelling Garen all wrong.
3 is for Marie Claire, and 4 is for Aaron, and 5 is for Tessakar, who arrived late. So if you could, please read aloud these snippets from the books of Garen Orkdoom.
Are our characters reading them out to the rest of the group?
Or is it
Yes,
like
you're
the characters
reading them
of the people?
aloud in character as you go through key important snippets.
The Diary of Garen Orkdoom. There's an exclamation mark. Dear Diary, I'm very upset. People are still referring to me as Garen Orkdump. I have tried my best to dissuade them of it and instead call me by my proper name, but they find it funny and will not desist. I killed 7 orcs in the last battle, almost more than Borgel, and everyone is still talking about what happened over 6 months ago. I am depressed and feel that my people just don't respect me. My flaming red hair is also a rarity amongst the Stonehammer clan, so I'm getting teased to that effect as well. They see how this hurts me. They see my tears. I see their faces when they know they hurt my feelings.
6 months earlier. Today was a terrible, not so good, horrible day. I'm very despondent, and it feels like there's nothing I can do about it. There was a glorious battle today. It was great skirmish with many orcs, and I did so well for once. Normally, I only get a couple of orcs in a fight, and I often get hurt. A skin knee or one of those bruises that super hurts, but never turns into a bruise. But you know it's a bruise way deep down. It just doesn't turn the colors that everyone else can see as a bruise, but it still is one. Anyway, I didn't have any injuries this time, and even though I killed 7 orcs, 7! One of them, in the throes of death, shat all over my chest. So now they call me Garen Orkdump. There are tear stains on this page.
All right.
Number 3.
Okay. What do you do to my ancestors? All right.
This is an entire book of fan fiction about the unstoppable, unfazable, raging warrior Garen Orkdoom. That's your guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He is strong and fierce and capable. At the foremost of every battle, he is powerful, tenacious, and strikes fear into the hearts of orkinkind. I don't think this is a history. It's kind of fiction. Foggy, do you think this is the true history of Garen Orkdoom?
I don't know. I didn't understand half the words that I read. I was just sounding them out.
Fogram recognizes all of the things that Melusine is saying as the true history of Garen Orkdoom that you know, revealing it must not be the case. All of these stories you were told by your parents about your ancestor, your grandfather, are like fan fiction stories of awesome events. Part 4.
I don't know what Arundel sees in Numic. Arundel is always reading and studying, and Numic never seems to be even in a book. He's always fiddling with wires and fuses. Arundel is so pretty and smart, and her hair, it's amazing. She's amazing. And Numic sucks. And now they're getting married. Arundel is so talented. All that arcane ability. In my opinion, she's the true defender of the readout.
And Tessakar comes back into the group.
So I've been dating Fogler Butterrump for a couple of weeks now. Fogler, not Fogram. She's nice, and she likes me. And she likes it when I read stories to her before bed. And I guess it could be worse. I guess I could have a cold earth and a quiet forge. But I don't. I just don't like that she's stronger than I am. I don't like how she smells just a little bit like vinegar all the time. I don't like that she doesn't seem to be able to read. I know that she is Arundel's sister, but they don't even look anything alike.
There are so many more books there that are just his diaries and his fan fictions about Garen Orkdoom and how the true Orkdoom would be and what he would do and all of these amazing events and fictional things
Are
that
these,
have
like,
happened.
Auto fan fictions, like they're from himself.
Yes. There's like 50 Shades of Garen.
Self-insert fan fictions.
Orc dump?
So we're like double related? That's weird.
Potentially? 'Cause
Yes.
So which one's Gamma? Is that Andril or is that...
Arundel is the grandmother of Melusine.
But who's my Gamma?
Foglar Butterrump.
Is my Gamma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Foglar Butterrump.
Thank you for that.
What a wonderful last name for a dwarf.
Butterrump.
I'm glad I'm a Stonehammer. Yeah.
Yes.
Better.
Well, Foglar's even a Stonehammer as well, but like her name, her
Yeah.
chosen name is because it's like Garen Orkdoom
She
and
chose
Foglar.
Butterrump?
Well, like it's what was given to her, Foglar Butterrump.
I feel like it's tasty. Like, you know,
I don't want to think about someone eating my grandmother's butt. Thank you.
I'm sure Garen
That's where
thought
the term
about it.
Fogrim came from.
Brought it all back. Like dinner.
Jesus.
It was just too easy.
It was. It was a good job. I'm proud of you. I love everyone has these amazing backstories like Tessakar and like I get Orc Dump and Butterrump.
Almost rhymes.
Like Numic like made stuff.
Yeah. Garen Orkdoom made stuff too.
He made stories.
He did.
He was a writer.
But I'm not even a bard. That's not even respectable.
He was a transformational artist. Honestly, Melusine's respect for Foggy went up like at least 3 sizes because
and his self-esteem just plummeted.
Your grandpa's a pansy.
Shut up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I look, there's some clear indicators there that he was capable and he was a good fighter. But did he have a way with words? Was he a little whiny? Probably. Does Fogrim idolize maybe the wrong grandparent? Quite likely. But how can you not when your grandfather's name was Garen Orkdoom and you've heard all of these amazing stories about the dispatching of hordes of orcs? It's just color. That I hope brings to light some of the funny things that Fogrim has done over the course of the adventure as well.
Part of me was thinking when you said I was idolizing the wrong grandparent, I was thinking maybe I should idolize Butterrump instead because she can't read and she smells the vinegar.
And she's so strong. She's stronger than Garen Orkdoom.
And I think I'm just gonna like quickly check that I don't smell slightly of vinegar. Did I have that?
You don't. I just thought it was something really weird and specific.
No, I love it. I loved it.
That he would find frustrating, and yet he still ended up with her because it results in you. So
yay!
Yeah. It's a really intense library. There's a ton of other books as well. Lots of great things to read. There's even an attached bedroom that you can lay out, and because it literally is where the incubus has been sleeping and slumbering and resting. So it's well taken care of and all the laundry is done.
I'm going to snoop through all of the drawers.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
What's in an incubus's underwear drawer?
The incubus was summoned with nothing on it. So
he was naked?
I was just thinking that.
However, when you go through the rooms, you do happen to find 110 gold pieces and this beautiful cat's eye gem that is worth at least 70 gold pieces. Ooh. As you go through the extensive collection of fan fiction and dwarven lore, sometimes one is hard to tell from the other, you also find 4 spell scrolls, which you determine Tessakar to be of Alarm, Disguise Self, Enlarge, Reduce, and Shield. That's it for this room. As you head back, you stick your head into one of the few rooms that you did not explore, which happens to be an armory that was completely looted. Rows of empty weapon racks and dozen or more armor stands indicate that this room was once an armory. Some debris litters the floor, but there's nothing of value that is readily apparent. And in fact, you can see one full set of rusted fading scale mail in the back, but it does not look to be in good condition.
Can I go inspect scale mail, see if there's anything special about it?
Yes, you go over and inspect the scale mail. It is covered in strange runes and does not seem to have straps that you can actually undo. You can't seem to undo the straps appropriately or well, and it seems to be stuck together.
Does it look quite old?
It looks over 100 years old.
I'm gonna rub it.
Sure, yeah.
See if anything happens.
Give it a rub. Nothing seems to happen.
Is this another genie lamp?
It's a full set of scale mail armor.
With runes.
Yes. But you can't undo the straps to put it on.
Can we understand the runes?
Sure, yeah. You can make an arcana check in order to determine what it is that's happening here and what's going on if you'd like.
I was about to do that.
Sure,
Can
yeah,
I
by
do
all means.
a religion check?
No.
21.
That is more than enough. This is actually a suit of animated armor that would normally come to life when you entered the room to beat the everlasting fuck out of you. However, each and every one of you are dwarves, and it is not triggered or activated by dwarves.
Well, that's lucky.
Yes, or it could be that this is one of the things that Arundel did in the room and caused to come into being during the late fight.
Can we take it with us? Would it work outside of this room?
It's only effective in this room.
Darn.
That'd be cool.
All right. And then you
Yeah.
have like an extra fighter.
Yeah. While you're in this room, messing around with the armor, looking at it, the ghost of Arundel. Arundel? The ghost of Arundel walks into... Arundel? The ghost of Arundel walks into the room. What? We got a player at the table named Aaron. It's kind of weird calling a character
You're the one who
named
named
Arundel.
it?
No, it's from the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All of the names are from the book. Garen Orc Doom is from the book. Numik the Unlucky is from
Garen
the book.
Orc Dump is not.
No. But who doesn't love that?
That's in the second edition.
Oh, wait.
That's in the fan fiction. Enters the room. The ghost looks despondent and weepy.
Isn't that the one that possessed Melusine?
Correct.
And then try to kill everybody?
Yes.
Is there a way to kill a ghost? Because it's already dead.
We're friends with the ghost now.
Oh.
We made up.
Kind of.
Well, she stopped trying to kill us, so.
I failed. Oh.
I feel like we're supposed to ask.
What did you fail?
That's been asked already, Tessakar.
Sorry, I was busy banging. Your brother got some action.
I'm so spent. So the ghost says.
Someone else talk to her.
Spend a little time with me.
What on earth?
Tessakar sings to the ghost, and the ghost looks at Tessakar, and a brief flicker of rage crosses the old ghost's face. She looks so much like Melusine, like no older or younger than Melusine is right now. And the ghost looks at Tessakar and says, oh, you know what was Durgeddon's father's name? What was Durgeddon's dad's name? We've never come up with it. Help me come up with the name of Durgeddon's dad.
Durgeddon's dad?
Yeah. Is it like Brogeddon? It's not in the book. It's nowhere here. But it's the father was doubtlessly connected to
Dad
everyone.
Geddon?
Dad Geddon.
The Geddon?
Call him Arma.
Armageddon?
Armageddon.
Yeah.
You need the G. You didn't have the G there.
Unless there's a better name out there, and call him Armageddon.
Durmac.
Durmac? Durmac the knife? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh.
Well, that's what happens. Arundel looks at Tessakar and says, what are you doing here, Durmac?
Huh? Name's Tessakar, lady.
I know Durmac when I see him. What are you doing here? You lost as well? We failed, Durmac.
Hey, I know I look old, lady, but I'm only
This many.
98.
99.
What? No, Durmac, you died in the Orc First Strike, which is what Durgeddon created the read of. What are you doing here, Spirit Durmac?
I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not a spirit.
I punch Foggy on the arm.
Ow.
Say, contact.
Could just pinched me.
Garen, you cut your hair.
Thanks for noticing.
You may have a blue gem.
Oh, that was good.
I gotta start using them. We haven't had combat yet.
It's very tall.
Yeah, it makes you look taller. That's why I have it like that, but don't tell people.
I'm so sorry you died in the fight, Garen.
But I'm not dead and I'm not Garen.
But you said you changed your hair.
No, I like when people knows my hair. It's very important.
Every time you correct the ghost starts to get agitated.
Eldith whispers to her family and says, I think we should go with the flow on this and pretend that we're this ghost's people that she knows.
Okay. Wink.
Wink.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll go with the flow. Right off the goddamn cliff.
We're still alive, aren't we?
Move on already.
No thanks to you.
I did move on. Right off the goddamn cliff.
Oh, I should have kept playing it.
I did move on. Right off the goddamn cliff.
Holy God. Yes, I am Garen. I write books and things.
I don't want to read another book, Garen.
But they're good.
You were a loser then too.
Stop insulting your children, Dermak.
Yeah.
My brother is a smart and intelligent non-wizard dwarf.
See?
Are we looking at the same person?
Shut up. Go with it.
I can't go back to your rooms, Garen. My greatest shame lies within. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, you just came from Garen's rooms. What was in Garen's room?
The incubus?
She put it there?
Yeah, that could very well be the case.
Was she not satisfied?
What?
Incubus, sexy? Sex, incubus? No?
Is she a traitor?
Should I ask her?
I don't know. She has a really short temper.
What's she gonna do? Possess us again?
It didn't go so well last time.
Can you cast your thingy first that protects us from things?
Oh, from evil and good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.